Hello, and welcome to my garden. Well, welcome to my soon-to-be pub. Needs a lot more work, but what was once a shed is going to be a bar. Anyway, more importantly, the pizza oven. Thanks for the kind comments and lots of interest. How did I build it? Well, okay, I'll save you the benefit of doing all the research I did. You can spend basically about 450 quid to make a 100 centimetre square pizza oven and get it delivered. There's about another 50 quid on top. The big challenge you'll have is actually just getting it into position. They're about 450 kilos, which is about as big as a small car, and you just can't lift them. You need 10 men to move them. So I figured I'd build mine myself, basically because I'm a tight ass, and secondly, it's a good excuse to get out of the house. So how did I do it? Well, what you can see here at the bottom, it needs some tidying up of course, but we're basically on 3 sleepers sideways there, so it's a horseshoe-shaped 3 sleepers. Bought a little bit of marble there on eBay for 30 quid, which I've just stuck next to it, which where I'll be making my pizzas from. But starting at the bottom, these concrete lintels aren't actually lintels because they were really expensive. These are simply gravel boards made out of concrete, which are reinforced with steel. You can get them from Wix's. They're 6'6" long, so 3'3" in half. It's about a metre without bearing a few millimetres, and they're 16 quid each. So I bought 4 of those, cut them in half. Took ages, but with a masonry drill and a bit of effort and sweat and tears, it was easily done. The arch itself is slightly different. They're difficult to buy. Online. You do need a specialist for that, and believe it or not, that's about 70 quid's worth there. These little bricks inside, they're what are known as fire bricks. They're a £5 each. Again, with hindsight, I really wouldn't bother. I come to the conclusion that actually a normal house brick is baked at about 2000 degrees. So what I did instead was actually just buy some bricks and yeah, with a little bit of fire brick cement, which is about 4 quid for a big pot, just sealed the gaps. Of course I might live to regret it, but yeah, good fun all the same. Once I built the brickwork inside, which I just did with small dobs of concrete and literally sort of glued them to position, I then just slowly built it up with layers and layers of concrete. 4 bags of sharp sand, 1 bag of cement in a wheelbarrow, 5 wheelbarrows, believe it or not. You can see here on this side it's a little bit more rustic. I've not sanded that down, but just to show you how it comes up with a little bit of effort and a bit of sandpaper. This is pretty smooth stuff. You can see that, look at the edges here, where the barge boards haven't been cut to perfection, but I'm going to tile that with some nice little mosaic tiles. Here at the back you can see I kind of came out a bit too thick with the chicken wire, but I'll just pinch that off and again cover it up with some tiles. The chimney, by the way, I think that's 15 quid on eBay. It's just an external one. I didn't bother with not a grommet, I can't remember what it's called, but I didn't bother with the thing that I can't remember anyway. So there you go. All in all, I reckon it's taken me about 25-30 hours and cost me about 200 quid. I've now got to wait 2 weeks for it to dry out properly before I fire it up, and then it'll be pizzas all round. So yeah, phase 1. I've got some photographs that I'll just pin together. I've got about 10 photographs that I took as I did the process, which I'll stick on after this little video. But yeah, I'd thoroughly do it. It's a great excuse to get out of the house for a couple of Saturdays, and barbecues are so 2015. So build yourself a pizza oven. See you later guys, bye.